Kash Ali has been suspended for 6 months and fined £10,000, as well as having his £20,000 fight purse withheld for biting David Price. Now, some people are going to say that this is a lenient punishment, but you have to put things in context. Kash Ali is an area level fighter. So for someone like him to be fined 10 grand, that's an enormous amount of money. I don't know how he's going to repay that. I don't know what he does for a living outside of boxing. I'm sure he's just a part-time boxer because, he's not making much money from these small hall fights, I'm sure. So I don't know if he's got 10 grand somewhere that he can whip up. I don't know how that works in terms of paying that off. Perhaps you have to pay it off before they'll give you your license back. Maybe that's the kind of situation it is. In which case, if he's strapped for cash, he may be out the ring for a lot longer than 6 months. So for a fighter of his level, this kind of punishment, I would say, is adequate. A 6-month suspension, 10 grand fine, and a withholding of his 20 grand purse. I'm going to quote David Price here because he talks about the incident. He said, if he wanted to, he could have torn a chunk out of my skin, but he didn't. He didn't do it hard enough to do that because he didn't want to. He just wanted to do enough to get thrown out, in my opinion. It probably would have hurt a lot more if the adrenaline wasn't pumping, but because it was out of the blue and wasn't expected, I didn't feel the pain as much. It was a strange experience. The fight has happened now, although he did bite me, it could have been a lot worse. Everyone makes mistakes. At the end of the day, he's made a big mistake. It's boxing and you do what you can to get in your opponent's head or give yourself an edge, but bringing the teeth out was the last thing I thought would happen. It's boxing at the end of the day, but it's a gentleman's sport and it has been brought into a bit of disrepute. He doesn't represent what boxers are about. The vast majority of boxers are good sporting people and good competitors. There you go. Those are the words of David Price. Kash Ali has actually been defended by several people. Dave Allen has defended him. Dylan White has defended him, and they've said that he's actually a nice guy. They know him personally. But some people handle pressure better than others. And Kash Ali, I agree with David Price. He just wanted a way out. He didn't necessarily want to hurt David Price. He just wanted to get out of the fight without getting stretched out on the canvas. He couldn't handle the pressure of the situation. So it is what it is. How far will Kash Ali go as a fighter? I think he's area level at best. But be that as it may, I do actually think he was having a decent amount of success at the fight. That's the irony of it. He was having his best success in the fight in the round where he decided to get himself disqualified. There was people, I think it might have been Dave Allen and someone else, and they were saying Kash Ali could have won the fight. Like he was on the verge of knocking Price out. This is not me saying this. This is someone else. I think it might have been Dave Allen or somebody else, but there's several professional fighters have been interviewed about it, and that's what they were saying. They believe he was on the verge of knocking Price out, or he was close to winning. So to do that just shows how badly his nerve went. He bottled it. But as Price stated there, it wasn't malicious in my view, because he could have taken a chunk out of him. But he didn't take a chunk out of him. He just did it enough to, leave a mark and have the referee throw him out. Kash Ali was relieved. I'm telling you, when that fight ended, when he got disqualified, he was relieved. He was happy to be out of that high pressure situation. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. It's happening. I'm out.
Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.